Okay.
Sonic, software
I
planning.
think we're good here. Let's make sure that we have my microphone. It's working. That's good. We'll put that down. Good. Sound check is good. Alrighty, we are back again. Mike Joestar here, and we are playing Shining the Holy Ark. Let's see. What makes Shining the Holy Ark special? Well, it turns out it's a prequel. It's a prequel to Shining Force 3. I never played Shining Force 3, to be honest with you. I never did. I played a little bit of Shining Force 1. I didn't have Shining Force growing up, so I got like a flash card. I played a little bit of Shining Force on my Sega Genesis, but I never played 3. I played 1. And I know like the Sega CD had one where like if you played Shining Force 1 and 2, then something unlocks in 3. And I think Saturn only has 3. But we're playing Shining the Holy Ark. Oh, thank God. All right. So, little bit of a recap. I lost all my gameplay progress from yesterday. The reason being is the internal clock on my Sega Saturn burned out, so I had to replace the CR32 battery today. So I had to redo everything that I've done, which was about 2 hours, but I did it in an hour 23. So we're not missing much. We're not missing anything. We're in, we just returned the dog. We did the cemetery. We did the Forest of Confusion. We have everything equipped, all the best weapons and armor from the town. Now it's pretty much, we just got to figure out what to do at this point. My stats are a little bit different. I'm level 5 for Arthur and 4 for Rhodey and Melody. I think last night I may have been around level 5 for all of them. But I just ran through this. But we have everything we need. We're at the current level of pixies. So let's see if we can get a bell. There we go. So now we can progress. So we're gonna go to the inn. The rooms are ready. We will pay the 21 gold. Should I do banners on the side of my stream for classic games? I'm not quite sure what I should do. Should I do like window frames? Here I am, as I promised. Are you ready to hear me out? I don't know if anybody's listening, so I'll be brief. It's going to be too obvious if we leave the village together, so we best split up. Why don't you leave and head for the forest first? I will follow shortly thereafter and catch up with you. Do you trust him enough to follow his instructions? Yes, I do. So you trust me. Good. I guess you would rather be going to Enrich than waiting for the border to open. Anyway, if you wish to get to Enrich, take my advice and go. Through the forest. Oh, if we can't find each other, then let's meet at the graveyard deep inside, okay? Okay. We just explored that area. So, to run down, from what I read online, is this takes place before Shining Force 3. I'm not sure if it's 1,000 years before or like a couple hundred. Basically the connection is the spirits. So I learned a little bit more about the lore. The spirits that invade our bodies are from the creator, and then there's these things called innovators and vandals. And vandals are people that have evil spirits within them and they make them do bad. Innovators are the good people that when the spirits invade their bodies, they become good. So that's what I have learned. You're excused. But this is kind of what sets everything in motion. Um, and the threads of destiny that Rhodey was explaining to us in part one was the fact that uh, there were some bad people trying to get the spirits to create Vaders, or Vandals, and the only problem is in our group we're different, so we become actually innovators. So we've already done this, so it's pretty much just run through. So we're gonna get through, and we're gonna go to the sarcophagus at the end, and that, if memory serves, makes us have a shortcut, or makes us move on to the next step. So I'm not too worried about enemies here, but I will say this playthrough has been much more challenging, even though I did this restarted the game off screen. I was just not, I was getting the worst random battle encounters. A good example is, in part one, we fight zombies a lot in Desire Mine, and we were doing really well against them in part one. Off screen, when I was redoing this run, I was getting paralyzed every turn. When the zombie attacks, they can do a paralyze ability. It knocks you out for a turn. It just really was just bad RNG this playthrough. But hello everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're tuning in, watching, this is Shining the Holy Ark on the Sega Saturn, prequel to Shining Force 3. This is made by Sonic Team, which were the original members, or they became Camelot. And why this game is so special to me, personally, I consider it a prequel to Golden Sun, as it's made by the same creators of Golden Sun. This is a first-person dungeon crawler, which is a departure from the tactical turn-based RPG system that Shining Force is known for. This is more reminiscent of actually what Golden Sun's RPG system evolved from. And you can't always, you can't say the music doesn't make the game. The music does. It totally makes the game. I'm taking a break from Elden Ring. Debating on whether I should do Bloodborne or Dark Souls 1. I really wanted to get back and just do some retro gaming. Oh, excuse me. Because it's Sunday night. As always, I am streaming on multiple platforms, all at the same time. If you like it, give a like. If you want to request a game, I highly suggest you subscribe to my channel. It will motivate me to play games that everybody wants to see. I have everything. I have every game pretty much officially released, from the NES all the way up to maybe the Wii. This is a lot. Much like the predecessor to Golden Sun, which this game is, we have magical things called pixies, which are like the djinn from Golden Sun. Except there's 50 of them in this game, and the more pixies we have, there's different types of pixies, but they do come in handy. So the more we have, the better chance we can attack enemies and get a leg up on fighting monsters. So right now, the pixie that I have turned on is the leprechaun. He's pretty good against fighting undead enemies. Same thing with the succubus. So the types, there's a leprechaun, a succubus, an incubus, a fairy, and I think that's pretty much it. I think there's 5. 2 different fairy types, succubus and incubus, and a leprechaun. I grew up playing Sega systems, so have a unique fondness for the Saturn because growing up I never owned a Sega Saturn, but my neighbor did. His name is Eric. He had a Sega Saturn, and I thought it was the coolest thing, and I didn't know anything at the time, like what a Sega Saturn was. I was like 6 or 7. So I was like, "Ooh, he has a Sega Saturn." Didn't know what it was. But when did I get this Sega Saturn? I got this probably a good, man, I think 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I got a Sega Saturn, and I ended up getting a second one. One of my colleagues from work was selling his entire Sega Saturn collection, and I bought it off of him. I just had it in a big old box, and I was like, mine now. I know for a fact I sold. So that Sega Saturn that I bought from my work colleague, I know I sold that. And it was complete in the Sega Saturn box too. I sold that to get, I think, like maybe the Atari Jaguar. Yeah, so like right there, this hound appeared and the leprechaun wouldn't fight it. So that's okay. So I'm still trying to figure out what the pixies are good at. So if anybody's new and catching up here, we play as a group of mercenaries that were sent to go investigate a thief, a ninja who stole something. And in the midst of our battle, an alien space ship crash lands on us, KILLing us in the process. And basically, as an act of redemption, the alien spirits merge with our bodies to give us a second chance at life. And now we are pretty much doing that to uncover the greater mystery of why and what happened. This game is not easy. I have never beaten this game. I've made it, I think, a quarter of the way through before. But all I can tell you is this game is a very difficult turn-based RPG. And when I say difficult, I mean RNG heavy. There's just times where we're not going to get the RNG. Like, one of our party members is just going to get bonked. So I am using a lot of heal, a lot of herbs to heal up. So it's crucial. So it's crucial that we do our best here. And you have to summon the pixie like right when the boss or a battle occurs. You have to like spam the A button. And what I wanted to do ever since I started streaming was definitely start streaming some JRPG games and really showing the world there's just a ton of really good, unique JRPGs out there that not many people ever got a chance to play. This being one of them. I'm currently streaming Lucian's Quest on the 3DO. That's a really fun JRPG. I'm debating whether I should do Breath of Fire 4. I beat that a long time ago in my youth. And I'm debating, do I want to rehash those 65-hour-long streams? This music is so good. I might do Valkyrie Profile. Debating about wanting to stream that. And the funny thing is the composer of that game composed the music for this and Golden Sun. Oh gosh. Alright. We gotta be tactical here. We're gonna use Brutal Fire. And we're gonna use Heal on Rhodey. This is our first real boss of the game. Of course you're gonna hit Melody. Oh, he hit Rhodey. Alright, that's okay, I guess. Heal Rhodey. Keep using Brutal Fire. I feel like I need to heal Melody. Just keep our health up. That's good. That's good. He only did 7 points of damage. That's fine. Brutal Fire. Blast. Will this be enough to defeat the Wraith? I don't know. Can we do this? I don't know. Alright, let's just keep spamming spells here. I was also debating about playing Psychic Ninja Tomaru. That's a really cool game to play. I'm just gonna keep using magic at this point. I hope I'm getting close. There we go. Energy bread was found. That's good. Oh, thank goodness. Rhodey leveled up. Alright, we're all level 5. This is good. Everybody in the party is keeping up with each other. Boss. Boss? It's gonna happen. You're the halfling from yesterday, aren't you? You make us go through all that hassle, then don't even show your face? How rude. Boss, I've been waiting for you. Blythe from Elden Ring. Who are you calling boss, and who are you? Boss. Boss, I'm glad to see you looking well. I heard that you were in that cave-in at the mine. I didn't expect to see you again. You're one of my men. Did you come to rescue me? Boss, what happened? Have you forgotten me? It's me, Doyle. The incomparably swift. I injured my head, and since then I can't remember much. Or anything, clearly. I can't believe you forgot me. Doyle! Me, your right-hand man. That's too cruel. It's not like he had any choice in the matter. Rhodey injured his head and in the cave-in and lost his memory. Now I understand. That's the reason why you didn't acknowledge me at the pub. By the way, who are you two? Do I know you? We're the mercenaries hired by Enrich to capture Rhodey. Boss, run! These people are your enemies. Oh yeah, so it's part of the plot. Just so you don't know, is that there were some bad people and they were trying to orchestrate the spirits to create Vaders, the bad people. And when the spirits healed us by possessing our bodies, they basically, the three of us are bound together. It's the only way we can survive. And the mercenaries that were hired to track down Rhodey were not pure of heart. Arthur, Melody, and Forte were not necessarily good people. They were bad mercenaries. They didn't care. But when the cave-in happened, the spirits found all of us and they gave us a second chance at life. Forte got possessed by an evil spirit, a Vader, and a Vandal. I keep wanting to say Vader. He got possessed by a Vandal. We, on the other hand, are possessed by the spirits and we become innovators. So we're actually good now because the spirits kind of purified us. And the thing is we're all the three of us are bound together. So as long as we stay together, we won't technically die. So that's some like lore context here. If they wanted to turn me in, they would have done so by now. You're right. Well then, boss, what are you going to do? We're going to find and help our comrade Forte, who was taken to Enrich Castle. We three must stay together because, well, there's a good reason behind it. So I'm going with them to Enrich Castle. Going to Enrich Castle. Boss, beware. These people intend to turn you in at Enrich by taking advantage of your loss of memory. Doyle is rather suspicious, isn't he? What shall we do, Arthur? Explaining things to him certainly doesn't seem to be very useful, but we should ask him about the secret path. Doyle, tell me something. Where's the secret path to Enrich, and how can we get through? Boss, are you going with them anyway? Damn, I can't say no to one of your requests. You can get to Enrich by passing through here, then through the deep forest. Are you really going? Well then, at least take this. What are you doing? Isn't Rhodey your boss? Be quiet. This isn't something for a woman or child to stick their nose in. If you go to Enrich Castle with your bare face hanging out, it's dead certain you will be caught. If you must go, use this mask. Just in case. I'll keep the key. Hey, you two, take care of my boss. Just like that, he escapes. Remember that I am a ninja who can appear and disappear anywhere at any time I wish. I'll be watching you all time, so don't try anything or we'll both regret it later. Excuse me. Whew. He's gone. What are you going to do about that iron mask? Actually, it's quite a clever idea and suits our plans rather well. Let's get going. Alright, here we go. Now, if I remember, we are in the... We should be heading into the forest cave. There's definitely 4. There's gonna be 4 pixies. So this is the forest cave. There's 4 pixies here we have to get through. This is also much like Kingsfield and any other dungeon crawler. We have to click on every single wall to find out what's something we can interact with. Oh, now I remember. This cave has all these blue worms. And if we're not careful, they are going to hurt us. $10 points of damage? No way. Finally. This might be a really... We're gonna... The stream is gonna conclude when we get to the end of the run here. Oh, thank good we leveled up. Once we get to the town of Enrich. But we're in Forest Cave. And there's 4 pixies we gotta find. Which will put us at 1/5 of the way through the game. Who's this? Alright, we found one. Is this Iris? Yes. Okay, that's good. So we need a leprechaun, an incubus, and a pixie. Alright. Oop. What is this thing? A Durango. Man, that thing keeps blocking Arthur's attack. There we go. All right. This way takes us to a forest. All right, let's heal. Ooh, good thing I unlocked heal as well. All right. So it just loops us around. Oh, I just went around in a circle. That's why this area was weird. Alright, let's go this way. What is this? Ah, just an armadillo. Ooh, that ghoul did not die in one turn? Oh, a bronze staff. Well, we already have that. Which is this? Do I go this way? What? Nothing. That way takes us down. Give me a fairy. Or a pixie. Oh, we'll take an antidote. That's always good. We're looking for a leprechaun, an incubus, and a pixie. So I gotta investigate all these things because you just never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, that's another good RNG thing because Melody has a chance to recover HP from attacks. Nothing was found. I think, if I remember correctly, the beneath Enrich Castle is incredibly difficult. I just remember that area being very tough and a lot of times running out of health. What floor are we on now? We are on basement floor 2. Come on. Whoop, there's something. Alright, left or right? Let's keep going straight. Ooh. These blue worms do not do any damage. That has to... Nope. Right, now we can focus on this one, but Rhodey is taking some hits here. There we go. We're gonna have to heal. Those blue worms are just very tricky because they can take a lot of hits, but they also do 10 damage if they hit us. This way takes us to the way out, I guess. The enemy encounters are becoming much more frequent now. I didn't even move. I only moved 2 tiles, and there's a ton of enemies there. We definitely need a lot of gold moving forward so that we can buy all the equipment before we enter the beneath Castle Enrich. Okie dokie. Whoop. Who's this one? Is this a leprechaun? If it is, we're in good. We're moving well. It is. We just need the incubus and the pixie. And the more we have, the more pixie types we have, the more we can do double attacks. So like, because I have 2 leprechauns attack. And again, there's 50 pixies in this entire game. So that means that there's about 5 per each type. I'm just checking every single hole and every dead end. So we got 2. We need the incubus and the pixie. And there'll be 2 more in the town ahead. Whoa! Is this the incubus? Yes! Alright, we just need Willow. She's the 3rd pixie. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, by the time we make it to the town of Enrich, we should be at 12 out of 50. Nothing. Alright, we can get through this. I think we're almost done with this dungeon. There we go. Double attack. Double attack. Oh, that. Now that we have 2 leprechauns, they were able to take out those beetles. So if we can take out these blue worms, that'd be nice. Oh, good. One retreated. Perfect. We can go this way. I'm gonna keep going straight for a second. Alright, let's have Melody heal. We can only cast heal a few more times. But Arthur knows heal, which is good. I'm just looking for one more pixie. We're hoping she's here. So we just looped around. Arthur's leveling up. Come on, where's the last pixie? So they're saying the exit's that way. Ooh, what's that? A magic nectar. Okay. All right. Come on. It's gotta be somewhere. Am I missing? Ew, jellies. I don't remember ever fighting these enemies. Ooh, 11 points. Alright, come on. We can take them both out. Okay. So about 2 turns they can be defeated. Ew, sticky liquid. The melody's getting low. Alright, Melody's gonna heal us. She needs to heal herself. I'll heal Rhodey. That's the exit, so Pixie has to be somewhere around here. It's the last one. Ooh, we found an herb. There we go. Well, we found a treasure chest. Bronze brace. We don't need it. So we ended up purchasing it. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're still in the cave, so we're almost done, so there's a good chance that we'll find the pixie here. Should be the final area. Ooh, I'll take an antidote. Let's sort our inventory while we're here. We'll give an antidote to Melody. And I will use the bread Yeah, battles are now going to be more drawn out. Instead of just 2 enemies, it's now going to be 4. So this is where those pixies come in, because we need them to actually, like, weaken a lot of foes. It's like, look, right now, this one's using magic on us. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that was pretty drawn out. Is there a dead end over here? Ah. More of these guys. They're gonna keep casting magic on us. This is not what I want. Nothing. Oh, man. Where is this last pixie? Alright, this says that's the exit, so we don't want to go that way. Nothing. Mithril ore. Oh, we can take that to the blacksmith. That's good. We need those. Alright. Oh no! What's this one? What does this spell do? Oh, it didn't work. Well, that was a waste. Oh, I don't want to lose to this thing. This, it does 9 damage. Oh my gosh. The Cobra Pot. We found an iron staff, though. Alright. Good news is Arthur has heal, which we're going to use. We found an iron staff. Okay. But we're still looking for this pixie. That's another cobra. Alright, saying straight ahead is the exit. Ah, another angel's wing. I still need this pixie. Where's it at? Hope it's near the end. There's 2 in the town. Once we get those 2, we should be a-okay. And I'll probably end the stream there. So that'll be actually a good run. I had a commentator say that it took about a month or 2 for their dad to beat this game years ago. I was like, I'm not looking to put in a month's worth of time here, but some of these early JRPGs did take a lot of time to get through. But I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's see. If I go this way, oh man, a slime. Oh, Melody's getting low on health. So I'm gonna have to heal Rhodey and Melody. Let's heal them. We don't need it. Nope. Oh, look, another one. Oh no, Rhodey's poisoned. There we go. Yeah, but we don't want to be in a not so good spot here. Please be here. Yes, finally, the last pixie. All right, so that means we've done everything in the forest cave. We just got to get through the. There's 2 pixies in the town of Enrich. We're at the way out now. There we go. We've done it. So we're gonna head to the town of Enrich. There's 2 here, and this will allow us to save the game. We have a lot of items to sell. This is the castle town. You must have responded to our summons from the castle. You look like mercenaries. Alright, there's no... Alright, let's go. I think one of the... they're in a window. There was a beautiful lady who used to serve the king. What happened to her? She was very gentle and kind. I don't like the new lady at all. Jason the dog at the tavern doesn't like her either. Oh, that way's the well. Let's go to the weapon shop here. That's what we need to do. After we equipped ourselves better, we had to go down to the southern cave. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of NPCs in this game. That's the tool shop. We definitely need to do armors. What do they got? I have no clue what to buy. First, I'm going to sell any spare weapons that I have. So, Arthur doesn't need the bronze staff. We also don't need the Shoto. We ended up getting like 2 Shotos. Daito, the longsword, power axe, and an iron staff. Well, already Melody has an iron staff, so we'll take the Daito. And we'll give it to Rhodey, because look, his attack goes from 41 to 60. And we'll buy the longsword. I don't think I can equip the battle axe. Put it on there. They don't have any sale items. Alright. Question is what do I buy? If I buy the bronze armor, I think that means Rhodey can wear it. Alright, so he can equip the chain suit if I need it. So we need the shield. So we're gonna write this down. Oh, thank goodness I got a pen here. Oh, I don't grab a pen. We need the shield. So we need shield. We need iron shell. Chain suit. Bronze armor. Chainmail. Alright. Yeah, we don't have enough. Alright. We're still looking for 2 fairies. Or 2 pixies. Well, there's the pub. I was sure that you would come here, so I arranged to get you first and wait for you. I see you made it this far. Okay, so I guess I can trust you with my boss, but I say it again, don't try to pull any tricks. You drank that root beer too fast. Hey, did you know there's a special treasure in each of the east, west, and south ruins? I'd love to get my hands on them. Still, in order to get in, you need some sort of key. You know there's a connection to the mansion. Hear about the girl who comes here almost every day? She's the granddaughter of Relix. Witch. Rylix. She's so beautiful, you wouldn't believe that from her looks. That's why I hang around this establishment. She'll probably come today too. Greedy mercenaries are all blinded by money. Alright, so that's twice now. They refer us to going to the mansion. Where is... Whoa, the dog! Don't be fooled, Arthur. She's behind you. That girl just vanished. She uses very strange techniques. It doesn't feel like natural magic at all. All the more reason to be very careful. Over there's the mansion of the storytellers. They are one of the rare clans that have been here for centuries, even before the castle was built. They're all magically gifted, but they don't seem to have many offspring. They have always been very good friends to us. Alright, so this is where the church is. Those who settled in this land are called natives. The others were called immigrants. The immigrants began to take the land by force and created their own kingdom. Welcome, mercenaries. If you desire to hear the legend of the land, come right in. Natives consisted of many different tribes. Some worked the land, some were spirit shaman. Others were mages. Most of them have accepted to learn to live with the arrival of the immigrant people, but a few tribes went underground waiting and scheming for the chance to reclaim what they think is rightfully theirs. Before the kingdom of Enrix was created, we storytellers lived here, and thus we function as keepers of the old lore. Okay, so they didn't offer anything for us. Oh, excuse me. Where is these two pixies? That's the castle. Hmm. We definitely need to head to the church to save it. Wall passed away between shops and castle. Oh, okay. Hold on. And then there's a fireplace in the house. There we go. There's one of them. We have one is in the fireplace of a house. We have to find a fireplace. It's in one of the houses here. Ah, there we are. Sweet. Good news is this now concludes part 2 of our stream. Go to the pub. I don't want to get into a long-winded event, so we're just gonna go to the church, save our game, and conclude part 2 of our stream. Because we will have to go into the well, and the well is not a fun place. I remember playing in the well, and that there's just tons of enemies, and you're gonna get poisoned, you're gonna get cursed, you're gonna not have a good time. I just like to talk to some of these people for exposition. No. Demon's Gate. Anything in that path? Blah blah blah. Okay. We have 12 out of the 50 pixies. We are good, and this is just going to conclude part 2. So other than that, this has been fun. Thank you very much for watching this. Enjoy.